Welcome to Top of the Drops. I am Taco, your host, as always. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. Before we get rolling, I have a couple of shout-outs. The first is to Cliff Jumper in Discord, responding to one of my messages by saying, "Thanks, mate. I also just want to take the time to thank you for your awesome work. I love Top of the Drops and catch every episode. Your commitment to the community is second to none." Cliff Jumper, you watch every episode of Top of the Drops. Bucks hasn't seen every episode of this show. My wife hasn't seen every episode of this show. That's crazy. Thank you for your support. The other shout out for those of us in the U.S. on Saturday is Veterans Day. I don't want to forget in this episode to thank anyone who has served for your service. I know in the Gala community, in music and Gala as a whole, a lot of active and former service members. Thank you globally. I know of a lot also. I don't know if you have special holidays for that in other countries, but I'm aware of people who have served in other countries as well. Thank you for your service. It's November. November makes you want to just curl up in front of the fire and listen to songs about November because there are a million. So I wanted to kick off this show doing a countdown of 10 songs about November because I maybe went down a songs about November rabbit hole because that's what you do. Number 10 is a song called November by Sleeping with Sirens. Great track. Number 9, November Has Come by Gorillaz. You didn't even know Gorillaz had a track named November Has Come. They do. That's a thing. Number 8 is Northern November by 36 Crazy Fists. This probably isn't the 7th best song about November, but I was intrigued by their name and wondered if it was in reference to 36 Chambers. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I didn't know 36 Crazy Fists, but check them out, I guess. Number 7, Mr. November by The National. You can't go wrong. Number 6, November Boogie by Sonny Boy Williamson 2. Not the second, 2, because there were 2 different Sonny Boy Williamsons. You can argue either way who the original proper one is. I'm referring this time to number 2, just because we need more harmonica in our lives, and Sonny Boy would give it to you. He's passed. He's not with us any longer. R.I.P. Sonny Boy Williamson 2. Number 5, November by Lila Drew. Number 4 is Gone Till November by Wyclef Jean. This is a great track. You should check out the EP by this name because he has a bunch of different songs, well, versions of this song on the EP. It's pretty cool. It's a great track on its own, but the different versions I think are really kind of fun and special. Number 3, Remember November by Juliana Hatfield. You cannot tell the story of my formative musical years without including Juliana Hatfield. I knew her first as a bassist for the Lemonheads when they were doing their album It's a Shame About Ray, which is an amazing album. She played bass on that album and also was a backup singer. I liked her voice as a backup singer, and so then I followed her to find that she had started her own project called the Juliana Hatfield 3. She also fronted the Blake Babies, tons of other projects over the last 3 decades. 4 decades, no, 3, probably 3 and change. I'm old. It holds up though. She's great. And so I just wanted to throw in some Juliana. Number 2 is a cover of the greatest song featuring November, which is November Rain by Steve and Seagulls. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Steve and Seagulls. I was not familiar. I am now. These guys are fun. And number 1, obviously, is Guns N' Roses' November Rain. I saw Guns N' Roses recently in Atlanta at Music Midtown. Listen, maybe they don't sound the same as they did 30 years ago, but they put on a 3-hour set and there was high energy and they wanted it. They wanted it for me and for us. And I appreciate that. Slash has still got it, obviously. So that's November Rain is number 1. Bonus countdown. The best song that features a mention of November Rain in the lyrics is On the Radio by Regina Spektor. You're welcome. A little Get Plucked housekeeping. I am currently at level 56. I have collected 59,385 feathers, and my top score is 877. It's going to be tough, I think, now because The Walking Dead Empires just launched, and I really want to hop in there and spend a bit of time doing some crafting, getting some XP. It's going to be tough in my downtime balancing between collecting feathers and advancing and Walking Dead Empires. And then I guess also home life. Maybe. We'll see what happens. There's not time for everything. You can't have Walking Dead Empires and Get Plucked and a healthy home life with your wife and your family, right? You got to choose. I haven't decided. We'll see what happens. Okay. Last Saturday night, we had our very first stream of Stage, and it went off without a hitch. It was perfect. Technically, it looked amazing. It sounded great. You're welcome. We had a ton of people turn out and download the app to watch the stream and hang out in Discord. Thank you to everybody who came through Discord during the stream late night. I got started in New York when Please and Thank You came on at 1 o'clock in the morning. Lots of people in Discord who I know they were also on the East Coast, people in Europe, in the UK, West Coast. Everybody came together. It seemed like we're having a great time, just enjoying the fact that, hey, here's another thing that we're launching, and it's great. And so thank you also to Please and Thank You for letting me set up a camera and plug into your audio and then streaming you perform. That was great, and bring me along your journey on Saturday. I got to go into the green room and pretend I was a performer, and somebody asked me if I was a performer because I could pass for a DJ. Apparently, go me. Our next streams, I believe, are going to be next week because we are going to be in Puerto Rico with Lava and the Lava team for his writing workshop. Some spots to attend and hang out with everybody are still available in All Access. Check it out. If not, stream along with me. On Wednesday, we are going to have a stream with, I'm hoping, JG and Yo Poppy. They're both going to be there. And then Thursday, Bry is going to be streaming. And so that should all be, I think, really fun. I'm also going to stream Top of the Drops live from down there, which should be super interesting. And because I'm going to be down there, those are the artists who are going to be dropping tracks next week. And so we have Radio Hazard, JG, Bry, and Yo Poppy all dropping tracks next week. How's that for a fun preview? Bry, for those of you keeping track, is now number 432 in the world on Spotify, which is pretty impressive. And he's a super nice guy. He's coming off his tour. Just got done with Peru. He's going to be in Spain. And then he's dropping into a writing workshop to stream stuff for you guys. Great. Guys, I think that's it. There's more stuff coming for Stage. Obviously, City of Sound is signed up for their show on December 2nd. Check that out if you're in Los Angeles. Lots of other artists are getting signed up. We're pushing tons of new content for that, and they're updating the app constantly. And so next week, the week after, it's just going to get better and better and better. And obviously, as we work toward the December token launch, there's a lot going on. And so that's the whole update. That's all I got for today. Everybody's busy, but I hope that you're having a great day. And I'm still going to give away a track. Let's close this thing out with a QR code for a potential track by today's drop from AD Empire. Thanks, guys. See you in Discord.
Hasta mañana, y Hakuna Matata. tie-dye